crafters, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Sandy and I invite you to check out my channel and subscribe. I do tutorials on junk journaling and making products or crafts with your Cricut machine. Today's video, I am transforming an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper into a really fun multi-pocket journal pocket page. That's a real technical term, isn't it? Basically, I am making it into, I think it's 4 different pockets that you have. So I'm mass making them, and let's jump in and I'll show you how to make it and how I am decorating them. I'm doing a nature kind of theme. So yeah, so that's what I'm up to today. In today's video, I am making some really cute quadruple pockets out of these old music pages. So yeah, if you get an old book like this and you're like, how am I going to use up all of these? Here is one fun way to use these up. Now I did trim them down to be 8.5 by 11. As you can see, the book is bigger than that. And this is what we're going to be making today. So you can see there are, you got one pocket here, 2 pockets, 3 pockets, and 4 pockets. And if you just glue this down as a pocket, then you would end up with 5 pockets. So let me show you how I'm doing this. I saw this over on Pinterest and thought this was a really neat idea. You take a sheet, and I don't do any exact measuring or anything like that. And you can decide which side you want up. But basically what you do is you fold this, you take this bottom right corner and fold it up to the left corner, and you want to make this width here about the same size as that, as best you can. You can measure it if you're a measurer, and I'm just going to eyeball it. And then you just press and fold. And then you can either use this side or you can flip it over and use this side. So either side you want to use. And I want to try to keep these all about the same width. And so this is about 5 inches. But you can make them however wide you want. And I'm measuring from here because this little tip I'm going to have folded over. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it. So I'm going to want to fold right about here. And then fold that over. So you see it's just along that straight line. You're just taking it and folding it. And then go up. Like that. And then you can go ahead and fold this tip in if you want. Kind of tuck it in there. And then all you do is fold this one over. And there you have it. It's as easy as that. Isn't that cool? And then you can decorate them however you want. You can ink them up before you fold the pages. That would make it a lot easier to ink things up. And as you can see on these, I sewed around the edges. So you'll either want to glue or sew here. Otherwise, your stuff will fall through that third pocket there. So you'll either want to sew or glue there, and then sew or glue here so that things don't fall out of that first pocket. But it's as easy as that. And then you can add, like here I added a little lace detail to kind of reinforce these first 2 pockets. You could also add washi tape onto the edge of each one of these pockets if you want to. I even have the idea, I have those decorative scissors that cut you know, different shapes. Here, I'll show you. I was playing around with them the other day. You know, cut shapes like this, or even like this curved one here, this curved shape. You could do that along these edges. That might be kind of fun. So lots of different options. I did not do any reinforcing on these three. I don't think they'll need it. But I did the decorative lace just for, you know, just for looks, basically. So yeah, so that's as easy as it gets. I'm going to go ahead. There's one more I want to make, and then we'll wrap up this portion of the video. So again, you just fold it. Try to make these two about the same width. And then you can fold this over. Again, you want to try to make them about the same width. And I go with about 5 inches so that it'll fit into on a journal page that is roughly 5.5 wide to 6 inches wide. So if you have a smaller journal, then you just make these smaller. So you would start with you probably wouldn't need a whole 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. You could start with a smaller paper and go from there. Well, I hope y'all give these a try. Thought I would decorate one of these with you using this stamp that I have. This is what the stamp looks like. You can see that there. It's a really pretty flower stamp. And I use my colored pencils to zhuzh it up a little bit. One thing I wanted to point out, you could either leave this pocket like this if you wanted to, but you could also tuck it into here, and then you really just have that third pocket that you need to glue or sew. I just wanted to show you that. So I am just going to put this stamp all across this page here like that. And I think I'm going to use the walnut stain. Here, make sure I like it. Okay, so I need to make sure I get some ink down here and along the side. But I think this will work. All right, so I'm going to line it up on the bottom here. And just press. Let it sit there for a minute. Ah, excellent. That transferred nicely. Very good. Okay. And then this, to me, I think is kind of the fun part. I just take the colored pencils and just kind of go around and color some of the flowers. Whatever color I see fit. Nothing exact or anything like that. Just having a little play. And then I think I might take an eraser over the colored pencils to kind of help smooth it in a little bit. Zoom in a little bit for you all.
And honestly, I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight. Gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay, all I want.
So here is the final look. So, you know, just a little bit. So I still leave a lot of the walnut stain showing, but I think this just adds a nice level of interest to add the colored pencils in there. And kind of the fun thing with this one is there's not a whole lot of other decorating you really need to do to this quadruple pocket. I'll do sewing around the edges, but I could even just do maybe some lace trim along the bottom or some other type of ribbon trim. So there's a lot of flexibility in this. I'll go through and flip through all of them and let you take a look at those. So let me know what y'all think and leave a comment down below and hit the like button. I'm going to flip through the other ones that I made. So this one with the napkin and some Tim Holtz washi and stickers. And then here's a cute little journaling card. And this is the stamp that I used. Got that from Hobby Lobby. And then inside of these, I am going to put a vintage, either a bird page or a book of plant or mushroom page. And there's the back. Here's this one. And this is a napkin. And then I just made a little cluster and put that right there. Here's another one with more of the stenciling, some stamps, little Tim Holtz ephemera, and sweet little journaling card with a cluster. And this one is a little mushroom stamp of mine. Made a little cluster, more of the stenciling. And here I sewed around that for that journaling card, another bird page. And they have birds on the back too, which they're so pretty. That's why I just put them in like that. It's just so hard to glue them down. And then this little cluster, I have a little bulb pin on it. And then this sweet little fairy stamp on this cluster. And then here's some of the Tim Holtz collage paper. And then this is that washi tape I got from Daiso. Some more stenciling and stamping. And then stenciled onto the journaling card. I like the sewing around those. And then napkin, butterfly, some more stenciling. And then this one is a stamp. And then I stamped with the vintage photo, and then I went back with my colored pencils and colored in some of them just to add a little interest. And I did pink sewing trim on this one. And then this one I did kind of the peachy orange paper. And then here's one of the flower ones I was telling you about. And then I tried some scrapbook paper instead of music paper just to see how it would look how I would like it. And these are all kind of nature themed. And so I think that these turned out nice. And this is a little owl. I don't know if you can see it. And there's some little pine cone stickers. And these, I think I got those in your Creative Studios box. But they're these whole sheets. And you can either pull off the whole sheet or you can pull off sections of it. And then here's the mushroom stamp This is another one of my favorites, and got that at Hobby Lobby as well. And then here's the paper. The other side of the paper is this polka dot. So I think that turned out really nice. And then this one, this paper pad I got at an estate sale, and it's really pretty too. It's double-sided, and so I think that turned out nice. And then I just left this blank so I can fill it in later. And then the journaling card, so you can write on the back. So these are the ones that I have decorated. Well, thank you all so much for watching my latest video, and I really hope that you remember to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and I will see you all on the next video.